Hello everyone and welcome to another figure review. Today we'll be taking a close look at, I forget their names, XAMOT and TOMAX. So if you notice, their names are just reversed. Um, so I wasn't planning on getting these guys simply because I was never a big fan of them when I was a kid. I thought that the whole idea of one of them getting punched would also affect the other one because they're twins. I thought it was a bit of an odd concept, and that made me think they were kind of useless. I mean, you just hit one of them, and the other one will also feel the punch, and I don't know. Thought it was dumb, and I never really owned them in any form or version when I was a kid. But simply the box art alone kind of sold me on it. I mean, this looks cool. We get like a complete image with the both of them over here. They are in different order though. Like left is 45, 44. That's weird. And then there are little things on the side over here. They're the same. People are finding variants where I'm not sure which one of them, and maybe XAMOT has different icons. And I think that difference is shown from Amazon and Hasbro Pulse. I got mine from Amazon, so I don't know if I'll ever see those variants because I'm only gonna buy them once. Another reason as to why I was hesitant, the accessories. We're not getting a lot going on here compared to our. Let me see if I can get them. Compared to our stalker here, who was loaded with accessories, we're not getting a lot over there, and then we get that same MP5K, I think that's the name, that we saw with the Baroness from the Snake Eyes movie, and then they each come with 2 blades. So let me crack these guys out of the boxes, and then we'll take a closer look at them. Alright, so we're gonna start off with XAMOT, who is on the right side. Gonna have to do this system because I may forget which one's which, but taking a closer look behind the camera here. I mean, they're not bad figures. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so articulation is pretty much going to be the same thing between the two. But yeah, their heads may be a bit too big for me. I don't know, but that's just kind of me. We have some scar action going on with XAMOT and not TOMAX. But yeah, we get pinless arms and pinless legs. That's very nice. What I know from these guys is that they're very athletic or very acrobatic for the most part. So they'll be doing flips and cartwheels and all that stuff. So I can definitely see that with this sort of costume attire. They're also very good businessmen or undercover business people. I mean, even the art here shows them in their business suits. But yeah, let's take a close look at the articulation here. Head, 2 ball joints, one at the neck and one at the top of the head, so you can look up that much, down not very much. This whole cloth piece pegs into the back, which is kind of nice. You can remove it if you want, but that's what gives him that defining look. He can crunch forward, back pretty well. He has that lower torso swivel. Arms go up that much. Butterfly joint, not very much forward. bicep swivel, those pinless double jointed arms, and then his hinge at the is an up and down, like a side to side, but mine is very, yeah, it's pretty much like this other side. So they both have a that vertical hinge. You can kick up pretty well. Upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, pinless. You have boot swivel up there. Boot feet go up that much and back, and they swivel. So pretty good range of motion for these guys. Yeah, their hands have some unique gestures, sort of like sai holding hands. But that is more, I guess, to position the knives in certain ways, so you can have them like holding it that way and stuff like that. Which of the knives themselves are sculpted pretty nicely and painted with silver. You know, you have that weird curvy blade, and each of them come with 2 of them, and they both can be stored on them. Let's see. So there's one at the sort of hip belt area, and then one at the boot. But yeah, I mean, let's take a closer look at this guy. I mean, they both have this cool, like, cobra aesthetic going on here at the crotch piece. You have big fangs there. So yeah, Crimson Twins, also they're also known as Crimson Twins. So they're the ones leading the Crimson Guard troops. They're the commanders from what I know of. I'm just putting together the gun they come with. So yeah, we've seen this before. Removable mag and silencer, and so, you know, they have at least a weapon that they can use. But yeah, I mean, not much going on with these guys. Very few accessories that we got going, but they look nice. I feel like having them in hand changes one's opinions. I do think that they're some TOMAX on mine has pretty rough Cobra logo compared to XAMOT. I'm not sure if that's like intentional, because that looks rough if it's not intentional. Yeah, he has the same peg system, which is weird because they come in and they're just like bent like that. You need to like warp it back in there. But as I was saying, these guys are unique in their own concept, their own way. I thought I wouldn't enjoy them, but having them in hand make you change your perspective, and I don't know, I like them. They'll add to the display, and mostly the completionist. I'm trying to be as complete as I can with this action figure line. So yeah, having them both, they're not bad figures. I was just never a really big fan of the character back then, but now they're slowly growing on me. So, you know, as I pose them around, maybe I'll like them a lot more. But we definitely got spoiled with Stalker in this wave, who came with a bunch of accessories. A lot of complaints for his head sculpt, but I think his was great. This is one second to last wave where we are still seeing window packaging, which is kind of a bummer that it's going down that road. But I also don't mind, or haven't minded, the plastic-free packaging either. So yeah, this will conclude this figure review. A nice pair of figures to have. The accessories is something to be left desired for. But a decent wave. It's kind of weird that they've been doing like 3 action figure waves, because the whole distribution and releasing, you know, they sometimes come out at different times, one before the other or something like that. So I forget what wave this is. But yeah, that is the Crimson Twins TOMAX XAMOT. I do have my Kamakura on the way, so we'll be taking a closer look at that in the next video as soon as he gets here. I also have the new, well, not new, but there's another weapon pack from Action Force. So maybe I'll do a video on this, or maybe when I get my pre-ordered Action Force figure in, we'll do a review on the figure and this pack. But until then, I'll see what I can come up with. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it didn't really go into depth or anything. It's not a long video, but yeah, these two guys were kind of plain. Not much to look at here. Nice figures though. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Well, at least this means more members for the Cobra crew. You know, they don't look half bad with the others in there.